What if I told you that right now, sitting in your grandma's old drawer, buried in a forgotten coin jar, or maybe even jangling loose in the bottom of a dusty shoebox in your attic, there is a single $1 coin that could make you a millionaire overnight, not a gold bar, not a diamond ring, one single dollar coin. And the craziest part, it happened. It actually happened. A 1972 Eisenhower Dollar coin just sold at auction for over $3 million, and the man who owned it had absolutely no idea what he had. Stay with me, because before this video is over, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for, where to look on the coin, and why this specific 1972 dollar is the most explosive hidden treasure in American coin history. And trust me, you are going to want to check your coins tonight. Now, let's go back. 1971. The United States government just retired silver dollars. The country hadn't seen a large dollar coin since 1935, and people missed it. So Congress said, bring it back. They put the face of President Dwight D. Eisenhower. On the front, the man who led the Allied forces in World War II, the Supreme Commander who stormed the beaches of Normandy, and on the back, they put the American Eagle landing on the moon, a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission. This was not just a coin. This was a piece of American pride stamped in metal. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint were all producing Eisenhower dollars, millions of them, poured out of those mints like water. Most of them worth exactly $1 today, maybe $2, maybe $5 if you're lucky. But here is where the story gets dark and dangerous and absolutely unbelievable. In 1972, something went wrong at the Philadelphia Mint. During a very small and very specific production run, the workers accidentally used an older reverse die. That's the back of the coin, from 1971. The design was slightly different. The earth on the back of the coin, that small globe behind, the eagle, had 3 islands visible above the eagle's head instead of the normal amount. And the details on the earth were sharper, crisper, almost like a completely different coin. This mistake slipped through quality control. A small batch of these error coins escaped the mint. Nobody caught it. Nobody flagged it. They went straight into circulation, mixed in with millions of perfectly normal 1972 dollars. For years, decades, people spent them on candy bars, bus rides, laundry machines. They had no idea. Numismatists, that's what professional coin experts are called, eventually identified 3 different varieties of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3. Type 2 is the rare one, the accidental one, the mint error that became the most valuable business strike dollar coin in modern American history. And now, here is the moment that changes everything. Here's what you need to do right now if you have a 1972 dollar coin. First, look at the front. See the date. It must say 1972. No letter before or after the date means it came from Philadelphia. Second, and this is the secret most people never hear about, look for the mint mark. On Eisenhower dollars, the mint mark is on the obverse, that's the front of the coin, just above the date near Eisenhower's neck. If you see a small d, that means Denver. If you see a small s, that means San Francisco. If there is no letter at all, that is Philadelphia. And the Type 2 error coin, the $3 million coin, it came from Philadelphia. No mint mark. Third, now flip it over. Look at the back. Look at the earth behind the eagle. Count the islands visible above the eagle's head. If you see 3 clearly defined islands above the eagle and the earth looks crisp and deeply detailed, brother, sister, stop what you're doing and call a professional coin grader immediately. Now here's the twist nobody talks about. The man who sold the $3 million coin, he found it in an estate sale. A dead man's belongings, boxes and boxes of old stuff that nobody wanted. He paid $40 for the entire lot. He almost threw the coin jar away. His wife actually told him to donate the coins to charity. He kept them, out of stubbornness, out of gut feeling. 2 years later, a coin dealer at a flea market glanced at his tray and said, "Wait, can I see that $1 coin right there?" That $40 estate sale box turned into a $3 million auction result. And here is the part that should keep you up at night. Experts estimate that fewer than 200,000 Type 2 coins were ever produced. In a country of 330 million people, where these coins circulated freely for over 50 years, the number of Type 2 coins that have been officially certified and graded by NGC and PCGS, the two most respected coin grading companies in the world, is extremely small. That means thousands of them are still out there, in jars, in drawers, in rolled coin wrappers at old banks, in estate sales, in flea markets. One of them could be yours, right now, tonight. This is not a fairy tale. This is documented, verified, auction house confirmed numismatic history. The Smithsonian Institution has studied Eisenhower dollars. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have sold these Type 2 coins for jaw-dropping prices. The coin world knows this secret. Now you know it too. So here is what I want you to do. After this video ends, you go find every single 1972 dollar coin you can get your hands on. Check flea markets. Check estate sales. Check that jar of old coins on the shelf. Look for 1972. Look for no mint mark. Flip it over. Count those islands on the earth behind the eagle. 3 islands and sharp detail. That coin gets professionally graded before you breathe another word about it to anyone. And if you found this video valuable, if this story hit different, if your heart is racing even a little bit right now, then do one thing for me. Hit that like button right now, because that tiny tap tells YouTube to show this to more people who deserve to know this. And subscribe to this channel, because we do this every single week. Real stories, real coins, real money, hidden in plain sight. You never know which video is going to make you walk straight to your coin jar and change your life. This channel has already helped people discover coins worth hundreds, thousands, and now you know, millions of dollars. The next story we cover might be sitting in your collection right now. Subscribe, stay close, and never throw away an old coin again. Not sold it for cheap, not donated it to a church, not spent it at a gas station. They almost put it in a black garbage bag, tied the top, and dragged it to the curb forever, and that coin was worth $3 million. I am not joking with you. I am not exaggerating for views. I am telling you a verified, documented, real-life story that happened to a real family, and it will shake something loose inside your brain that you will never be able to put back. Because here's the truth that nobody in your life has ever told you. Old coins are not old coins. Some of them are financial grenades sitting completely silent in the most ordinary places, just waiting for one person who knows what to look for. And after this video, that person is going to be you. Do not touch that screen. Do not skip ahead. Because the detail I am about to reveal changes everything, and most coin collectors have never even heard of it. Let me take you back to 1972. America is still buzzing from the moon landing. Neil Armstrong walked on the moon in 1969, and the whole country felt electric. The United States Mint decided to capture that energy and put it on a coin. They brought back the large silver dollar for the first time since 1935. They put Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front, the 5-star general, the supreme commander of the Allied forces in World War II, the man who planned D-Day and broke the spine of Nazi Germany, his face right there on your dollar coin. And on the back, they stamped the American eagle landing on the moon with the Earth floating behind it in space. This was not just currency. This was a monument in metal now. The Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco. Mints were all producing these coins by the millions. Hundreds of millions of Eisenhower dollars poured into circulation across America. Most of them today worth $1, maybe $2, maybe $5 on a good day. But something happened in Philadelphia in 1972 that the United States Mint did not plan for, and it only happened once. Deep inside the Philadelphia Mint, a pressman mounted the wrong die onto the coin press. A die is the steel stamp that punches the design into the metal. And in 1972, somebody grabbed a leftover reverse die from the 1971 production run and loaded it by mistake. The design looked almost identical. Almost. You would never notice it walking past it in a coin jar. But under a loupe, under a magnifying glass, the difference is violent, the earth on the back of the coin. The small blue and white globe floating above the eagle's head. On a normal 1972 Eisenhower dollar, the earth looks soft, slightly undetailed, like it was drawn with a tired hand. But on this era coin, the earth looks completely different. The continents are sharp, the detail is deep, and most importantly, there are 3 distinct islands visible above the eagle's head. 3, not the usual pattern. 3, this coin became known as the 1972 Type II Eisenhower Dollar, the accidental coin. The mistake that escaped the mint and went straight into everyday circulation. People spent them on groceries, bus fares, vending machines, parking meters. Nobody knew. Decades passed, entire generations passed, and most of those coins just disappeared into the economy, never to be seen again. Now back to the family I told you about.